Here we are, episode 10, landmark episode of the Returning to Destiny series. At some point, the series will have to transition from returning to Destiny to just good old fashioned Destiny. At that point, I'll probably switch from analyzing my experience from coming back into the game to just good old fashioned playing the game and trying to make videos with my friends and stuff like that. So please keep in mind that part of this video was taken last night. I was half asleep, and the rest of the video was taken this morning when I woke up to try to finish the grind. Without further ado, episode 10 coming right at you.
And right now, I'm organizing weapons. So in the raid, I got caught slipping a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have these things filled out. So you gotta make sure you have the overloads, unstops, and anti-barriers. I've been active with my Titan, and I mean, obviously I haven't done trials and a bunch of other stuff, but I have been active with my Titan. So while I'm thinking about what weapons I want, I should also acknowledge the fact that maybe I need to go to the tower and claim some things. Let's see. One of the big things I struggle with is enhancement cores. I feel like I'm always running out. So I like to come to Banshee. I usually do this via the app on all three characters, but might as well show you enhancement cores, right? All three of your characters, that's like 12 a day. I always go to Eternity over here and Grasp of Avarice. The very first landing zone has a bunch of easy ads. You can group shoot them out that tunnel, the loot cave. So it's nice and easy. So just shout out to anybody that's looking for a way to farm enhancement cores. Alrighty, let's see what the postmaster's got for us.
Checking.
A lot.
Check.
Postmaster has a lot for us. Let's see.
Done.
Another thing I will do in my hunt for enhancement cores is I will make sure to do the weekly
Been hearing a lot of chatter about your clan.
every single time. Now, normally when you do this in the middle of the season, you also get enhancement cores. The reason I'm not is because we haven't leveled up the clan yet. A big part of me also thinks I should be chasing Guardian ranks. Because, I mean, the highest I ever got was a 10, but that's only because this stuff didn't exist the whole time, right? And this is around the time I was just kind of burnt out. I decided to take a break. So I am excited to just get on here and try to push that number all the way over to 11 to see if I'm worthy of Paragon status. One of these weekly things says I gotta go to the EDZ and do stuff. And I think I need to do 4 of these to get to level 6 or whatever. So we might have to hit up the EDZ. Alrighty, so it is official. This is my sidearm of choice in any type of debate. I'll actually feed it a lesser sidearm. I played with both. This one clearly is the funner to shoot and the more like actual, like it just works.
So check this out. I snapped the ball, handed it off to the running back, hands it back off to me. That's a double reverse. We hit a double reverse play action, bam, easy first down. Follow it up by repeated hammers. Now this is all simple stuff until obviously the shield returns, which we knew. I canceled out of my super over picking up the thing, throw another ball at him, and now it's sword swipes for victory.
And as we can see, the clan is on pretty deep. At this time of the year, if you look at any clan, how many of them can say they actually have one page of people on a Sunday afternoon? But shout out to the clan, the Hidden Leaf, 94 folks strong. Like I may have mentioned earlier, my favorite thing to do, or one of my favorite things to do, is to masterwork weapons, and to do so you need enhancement cores. 17 for every single gun you masterwork. So you can run through them pretty quickly, but you can get 4 of these bounties per character every single day, and you'll get an enhancement core. I picked these up last night, and I was so tired I forgot to do them. So I'm going to go into the Destiny app, the official Destiny app, and I'm going to download the other ones for this character. Another personal rule I have is when I've finished my weekly personal contribution to the clan for one particular character, I switch to the other one. The reason for this is eventually you're going to get enhancement cores, and that'll be like 8 more to add to the total here. And the reason we want those cores is so when we get cool guns, like all these cool guns we have that I've been playing around with the last couple of scenes or episodes or whatever, we can masterwork them and they'll be even better. Not to mention leveling up things that we have in our vault that are still 1600 because I have a lot of really good guns in there that are not of light that I don't even really use. And like I said, this is the real end game, right? Having a collection like this, being able to put these fancy perks on stuff, things like that. It's just that's what the game's for, in my opinion, right? So, anyway, we're gonna switch it on up, get onto the hunter, and do the same thing. Now, interesting thing is what I used to do is jump into LFG and just try to get 2 quick raid clears. In the past, I wouldn't care if they were full clears or not full clears because the goal was to fill up the clan XP thing. Alrighty, it is a new day, and I think last night I fell asleep around efforts of going up in numerical rank. Now, I just need to complete 3 more of these things. The easiest ones would be these 2. But I don't want to do the story. I kind of want to save it, so I'm going to do these. And these are just taking me longer. Now that we got our hunter situated, I think I have finalized my overall default loadout for the season. Specifically because you always need to make sure you have a weapon for each of these mods, right? And now I have all of those weapons here if I ever need to cycle between them. Eventually I will remove one. Like, I don't think I need an auto and a pulse. Depending on what I'm feeling the most in that situation, I'll remove one. And same thing with this hand. I got 2 hand cannons. I don't need both of them. I don't even think I need a sidearm, right? So we'll see what I need and don't need, and it'll get refined. But this is what I'm rocking with so far. Izanagi's Bay. Arbalist for anything match game, shield related, or anything like that. This is just a fantastic overall weapon. All of my heavies have auto loading on them in case I have to do hot swapping for any type of DPS. Threaded Needle also has demos, so you can throw out extra stuff. But I mean, I got better linears than this, but still, we're rocking with this one right now. And then all of the exotics that you kind of need for utilities, like you got Galley here, Xenophage, probably pound for pound the best exotic I could think of. Parasite, which according to the raid I was in could be nice, which I kind of want to run, but we're not going to do so right now. Black Talon just because I like it, and I don't know, it's just a cool looking.
Still fighting the good fight, I see. I thought you might like that one. You'll like that one.
I had no idea you got an enhancement course from that, number one. And number two, can we please do a level 3? Everybody jumped at it. I didn't even have to ask. Everyone was like, yes, we're doing a level 3.
energy spike at the primary power well. Primary wells at max power.
Just in time. You up for bagging a couple taken?
I want to pause from the events and take a quick moment to reflect on episode number 10. Now, the series is going to progress and it's going to become different, and my goal is to speak less and play more video games. I'm editing a lot of video as it is right now, and I don't really want to do that. So in the future, you might see, like a quick intro at the beginning and a bunch of gameplay, or you may see more live streams that just won't be in 4K. Who knows? But one of the main things that I want to reflect on while we wrap up this episode, it's actually kind of important. When you think about Destiny, the game is always changing and stuff gets taken out of the game. Like, I can't play Shadowkeep right now. I know the story wasn't that amazing, but I still want to experience it and I can't. And it's in the game, but it's bugged. And I don't want to delete a character to access it. So I'm at the mercy of other people. So, recording it allows me to experience it again in the future. I'm making these notes, I'm saying these things, putting it on YouTube. I'm honestly not doing it for anyone else, I'm really doing it for me. A couple years from now, I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to play it all the way back, and I am going to hear this message. Most people, when they watch videos, I don't know what the average is on YouTube, but they're not listening to the 29-minute and 42-second mark. That's just not what the average person is going to do on this video. But in the future, so future Mickey, when you hear this, first of all, what up? Hope that jump shot is nice. Hope you've been in the lab working on it. But secondly, we can look at things that may not be here in the future. Destiny is an online game that could be taken off of the internet. There's games that has had that happen to them before. Destiny 1 still there. I don't think anything's going to happen to Destiny 1 or 2, but just generally speaking, they can remove content from the game. Things can get sunset when the year runs out. All the expansions are gone, right? I'm having a hard time figuring out how to start Season of the Deep and Season of the Witch, and then finally it's Season of the Wish, which is like 6 months long, so I got plenty of time for that. So there's a lot of aspects to it. Recording my experience, my gameplay, even if it just seems nonsensical, um, is kind of an important thing in terms of preserving the video game art, right? Let's think about it on a higher level beyond you and I or whoever else may be listening to this. There will come a day where you can't jump on a PlayStation 5 and play this, even if it's 40, 50 years from now, and somebody might pull this up and be like, hey, this one dude gathered his thoughts about his experiences, and this is the only place where you can see XYZ. Maybe, who knows? But I think it's our job as gamers to kind of do our best to try to preserve what we're seeing in a very healthy and positive way. So that way we can try to cultivate greater and better artistic feats in the future, right? For every single Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2, leading up to the eventualities of things like The Witcher 3, and then even beyond that with what we can expect to see in future gaming, right? And things that we've seen already with like the Tears of the Kingdom, for example, like the new Zeldas, for example, how things evolve and whatnot. Regardless, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope RNG is forever in your favor, Guardians.